coming up in this video. The videos you're about to see are downright terrifying and should only be viewed by those over 18. These are the 30 scary videos children cannot watch. Number 30, candy seller. Do you want candy? Who doesn't? This creep knows you do. Inside Edition reports that a man posing as a door-to-door candy seller was captured on surveillance camera in Stockton, California, and the jig is up. It was a home invasion in disguise. The candy seller was part of a ruse to get the homeowner to open the door. Once she did, a group of armed men rushed the door. This wasn't the only attempt the group made in the neighborhood. The fake candy seller was captured on a neighbor's security camera footage earlier in the day, trying to pull the same stunt. Thankfully, this homeowner didn't open the door for him. Another reminder to children, don't take candy from a stranger, and don't watch these scary videos that children cannot handle. Number 29, the creeper. If you hear something at 3 a.m., pretend like you didn't. Otherwise, this could be the end result.
I hear something. Hold on.
It looks like an animal outside at first, but it clearly isn't. I think it might be a skinwalker feasting on this person's pets. Is that what skinwalkers do? Better hold your pet close tonight. Number 28, boyfriend test. Being mugged might be the ultimate relationship test. This guy didn't pass. Originally shared by Mr. El Diablo 8 on Twitter, this shocking CCTV footage in Mexico shows a couple walking hand in hand down the street when two men on a motorcycle pull over to mug them. Little did the girlfriend know, it was every man for himself. Her boyfriend ran off, abandoning her, while the muggers robbed her of her cell phone. Then they simply drove off, while she presumably went to find her boyfriend. I guess the mystery now is if they're still together after this incident. Doesn't seem very likely to me. Number 27, Magic Man. Want to see a magic trick right before your very own eyes? TikToker Vincent L.A. Jordan has one for you. Watch for the guy in the red shirt. Everyone's wondering where he came from. He seems to materialize out of thin air. As the ladies walk forward, watch again closely. My theory is that he's Doctor Strange, or he teleported there. Is there any more logical explanation? Number 26, Air Show Unidentified Flying Object. While at the Miami Air and Sea Show, David Sugarman spotted something unusual while reviewing his videos. Watch closely and you'll see a vertical object fly up in front of the plane. David says he filmed the video in slow motion, so whatever this object is, it's moving fast. Let's see it again. While some Twitter users think this could be a drone, David says there were no drones allowed because of the air show. Most agree that it does appear to come out of the water, and it looks that way to me as well. It's definitely a UFO in that it's an unidentified flying object, but is it that kind of UFO? You know, the kind we all want it to be. I'm stumped on this one. Number 25, Home Alone. While house sitting for his aunt, Reddit user Notel4117 saw something on a nanny cam that freaked him out. First, he shows us the room in question.
So this is my aunt's son's room. Right? There's no one in here. Right? Nothing.
Then he shows us what he saw.
Right on the monitor here. Tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room. Like,
Does it look like something standing in the room to you?
like I've checked, like went back and forth 3 times, and
He even does a side-by-side to try and make sense of it.
So, okay. Nothing, right? Like, what the f?
He then sets up the monitor, grabs a ball from another room, and throws it in there to see if anything changes on the monitor.
Okay, alright. There is definitely something in there.
The mysterious figure is still there. Many in the comments think the T-Rex and other items in the room may be casting shapes that create the shadow figure's form. Like others in the thread, I'm thinking it's probably a shitty nanny cam that doesn't capture shadows in their subtleties. So many objects in the room are coming together to make what looks like a figure. After all, the camera did make the T-Rex look like a terrifying baby. Number 24, Run. This short video will send you running for the hills. Posted to Instagram by para_noid_normal. This video shows a woman tearing down an alleyway in fear. A second later, you see why. What is that creature? Those in the comments have some theories. After creeping down the alleyway, she lays on the ground for some reason and doesn't get up again. Then she simply disappears. In my opinion, the creature looks like a skinwalker. What do you think? Number 23, Haunted Cemetery. Luxi is investigating a purportedly haunted cemetery. As they approach the area, they find a lifeless animal near a tree.
Todo lo que hay gualichos. Acá pueden ver, pueden corroborar que hay un animal, miren, un animal muerto también, de los gualichos que se hacen acá en esta zona. ¿Lo puedes levantar, por favor? Sí. Ve, este animal.
He captures some of the tombs on video.
Puede ver uno de los, allá atrás se puede apreciar, no sé si alcanza la toma de mi celular, porque mi celular es un celular muy bajo en resolución, pero bueno, vamos a caminar a ver si podemos ver algo.
And then he and his entire extended family continue walking until they see what they came for.
Mirá, 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 mirá. Mirá, mirá. No, esto de no creer, esto de no creer. No crees, vamos. Corran. La verdad que no me lo podía esperar.
Did you see that figure? The figure in white appears very small and moves slowly through the tall grass. After putting some distance between them and the mysterious creature, the cameraman turns around to capture one last glimpse.
Ahí se ve. La verdad que se mueve. Está en movimiento. La verdad que Jesús de Nazaret. No. Vamos, corran. Agárrale.
Is it a witch? A ghost? The YouTuber believes it's an elf. I'm wondering if he might be on the right track, but in that case, why not stick around to see if it's good or evil? Number 22, broadcast interruption. So first, a little backstory. A deleted Reddit account posted a photo of a broadcast interruption they experienced on July 24th, 2022, asking if anyone else had experienced the same thing. On screen, there's a photo of a boy who is apparently missing, and there's a number to call if you have information as to his whereabouts. Well, submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Skeletor, this Redditor tried calling the number on screen. It was apparently a Republic of Ireland phone number. Let's watch their submission and see what happens.
To re-record your message, press hash at any time.
In the comments, Disastrous Street 3101 wrote, "Seriously weird. If you keep pausing it, you could jot the message down. I really hope the boy isn't in any danger." Well, Golf Whiskey 21 thinks it's the phonetic alphabet. Redditor Ultravillain even tried to solve the code, and it appears it may be a website, as it ends in .com. This is nothing short of bizarre, and I'll be staying away from this phone number and any websites it tries to take me to.
To re-record your message, press hash at any time.
Number 21, roller coaster. You have to be impossibly tall to ride this ride. This TikTok by Enter.Tane looks like an illusion at first glance. The compartment actually coasts off the rails up into the air. I'm not sure where this ride is, because there's no way a ride like this would be safe. Did anyone else feel their soul leave their body while watching this clip? I sure did. Number 20, astronaut unidentified flying object. This report comes straight from the International Space Station. A Russian cosmonaut believes they've sighted a possible unidentified flying object while filming the Aurora Borealis in orbit. Let's see the evidence. The lights that appear at this point could all belong to the same flying vehicle, or to 4 vehicles flying in unison. Do you think this is a legit unidentified flying object? Although I'm not sure it's an extraterrestrial spaceship. To me, it looks like the series of lights belong to one aircraft, or maybe a satellite. Number 19, The Father. Originally appearing on the YouTube channel Life of Luxury, This scary video appeared on the channel Blah Blah and is trending in the Arabic-speaking YouTube community. As is common for Life of Luxury, a viewer wrote in with a creepy issue they'd been having in their home.
So for this episode, we received an email from an 18-year-old girl named Bailey who recently returned home from college to discover her whole family gone, except for her dad, Stanley. Bailey said
the team followed up with an investigation, placing cameras in the rooms. They first saw something alarming in Bailey's room around 11 p.m., so they went to check it out.
Bailey?
Dude, what's that noise in there?
I don't know.
Is something wrong?
After convincing the father to go to bed, they thought everything was okay.
Sir,
But it wasn't. Once Bailey had been taken, Parker woke up to some disturbing texts.
Okay guys, so it's almost 5 in the morning right now. I woke up to Bailey texting me, asking me to come to her room. So I'm gonna go make sure she's okay.
But he found the room empty.
Bailey? Bailey, I'm coming in.
It turns out the texts were sent to divert him.
Hello? Who is that?
Though Parker managed to save Chester, it seems Bailey is long gone.
here's just a screaming.
She's been transformed, but into what though? I don't want to know. Number 18, in Zurich. These two videos were taken the same day in Zurich, the largest city in Switzerland. They show a mysterious light repeatedly glowing in a cloud above. The light turns on and shuts off over and over again. The light is seen again from another angle. This time it spreads across in multiple segments, and it appears to be pulsing differently. I tend to agree that they're concert lights, but if I didn't know any better, I think the Swiss are about to be abducted. Number 17, mental hospital apparition. While visiting an abandoned mental hospital in Allentown, Pennsylvania, Spirit Realm Investigations captured what they believe is an apparition on camera. Watch the bottom right window followed by the middle windows. Did you see that? Something seems to peek out and then shift between these two windows. To me, the shape in the bottom right window is convincing. It looks like a figure peeking out and then vanishing, but I think that could just be a reflection of light as the camera moves. It does seem to move in pace with the camera's movement, but the first one doesn't. That's for sure a legit apparition peering out at us. Number 16, Paper Mill Ghost. While exploring an abandoned paper mill, the crew from YouTube channel Blow6 captured two mysterious events simultaneously, an EVP and an apparition. To me, the apparition is clear as day. You see it emerge from the right to the center of the screen, as if it's drifting down the tunnel, but the EVP is not as clear. It sounds like a bird cawing. That's not the only mysterious thing about this clip. I also noticed a strange flicker in the light at the beginning of the video. Watch the backlight closely. Was that a camera glitch? Or is some entity fiddling with the light switch? I think this phantom is up to something. Number 15, Playing with the Devil. In this scary video, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall receives some haunting EVPs from the devil. The first EVP is cryptic. The second set of EVPs don't sound to me quite what the team is hearing, particularly the name Mark, which is one of the crew members' names. I can distinguish found something and they're aliens from the EVP, but I think they're a stretch. The last EVP, however, is chilling.
What? Don't say the devil will play it.
Do you think the devil is playing? I personally wouldn't run the risk of playing this game. Number 14, Defiant Demon. The Paranormal Nightmare team is facing off with a demon in this haunted home. When the team requests that the demon interact, it responds in kind.
Hit something hard for us.
Then this series of events sent chills down my spine.
God, Josh!
What?
Oh my God, I seriously can't. Man, it fucking hurts. Holy.
When one of the crew gives some advice to the other, there's immediate retaliation.
Don't be nice to it, it's a demon.
I'm up here longer than you.
Just don't be nice to it. Okay.
Something hit me right in the eye.
Tell me your name.
And when they tell the demon that they're sticking around, he responds,
We're not leaving, we're gonna stay here all night.
Oh shit! Rocky!
The demon even shares his identity.
What is your name?
After which it charges one of them.
Whoa! No! 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 Dude, something just came running at me. Holy dude.
And becomes defiant.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa. And that went off and said, oh, dude, that was so loud.
That was right in here again.
In my opinion, this house is 100% haunted. Can anyone get rid of the demon within? I suspect there's no telling what it'll do. Number 13, hands and legs. According to SS3 Paranormal, a number of people in their house have woken up to others' arms and legs being held up in the air while they're sleeping. They've all paid witness to this, and now it's been captured on security camera. Let's watch. The arm does appear to be held up by some unseen force. It doesn't look natural. Well, this could just be an awkward nighttime spasm. If we trust the uploader's original statement, this has happened to many in the home, which makes me think it's not pure coincidence. What do you think is going on here? Number 12, Ghost Hospital. 01 Supernatural Studio takes a tour of this most haunted hospital in Asia.
其实这个地方的建筑是创立于1903年，据说在第二次世界大战开始，日本就占领了菲律宾，然后将这个地方改建成医院还有基地。然而日军开始节节败退的时候，并撤离了菲律宾。
As this team explores the place, they are sensing energies at each turn.
然后随着脚步声前往的时候，那个警卫看见了一位高大的男性，并且穿着着军装，但因为灯光的关系
Did you see something in the darkness? In the next room again, they feel jumpy.
非常的清楚知道他看到鬼了。没错，那一定是鬼。
I'm not sure if that was a ghost or just a trick of the light, but this next one is hard to deny. Watch the doorway as this man reaches the bottom of the stairs.
每一个医院都会有一个太平间，然而我记得那个时候是发生越战，每天都会送到医院来相当多的伤患跟军人。
It looks like a figure passes at the end of the hall. Next, a strange shadow falls over this creepy hallway.
在这个地方工作的人，他说他真的很不喜欢这一条走廊，因为
They continue the tour and it just gets spookier from there.
接下来这个故事呢，其实是一位住在当地的美国人所告知的。
The pit looks like it drops all the way to the fiery depths below. They explore further and find this creepy underground bunker.
我朋友他的朋友告诉我的，当地曾经有一群年轻人跑进去这个废弃医院内探险。他们这一群年轻人有几个甚至还在医院内玩着。
While we didn't see or hear any blatant ghosts on this tour, there's no denying this place is beyond creepy. I know I wouldn't want to wander those halls. Number 11, House of the Witch. Dennis of Dark Life is about to encounter an aggressive poltergeist in the House of the Witch. His cameras capture everything too. First, something starts messing with the cupboard. The demon then grows a bit more aggressive. He seems to be toying with Dennis. Dennis asks many questions of the spirit, and the spirit responds.
Вас она убила? Она сейчас здесь?
When he asks if the spirit needs help, it answers,
Я могу вам чем-нибудь помочь? Нет.
It seems to be following him.
Это вы? Вы сейчас издаете этот звук?
And the knocking gets louder.
Нет.
Again, the spirit reiterates that no one can help him.
Вам кто-нибудь может помочь? Нет.
And finally, Dennis decides that he's in danger and should leave.
Не боюсь, грозит опасность. Да. Искал опасность и видел удар. В общем, все, друзья, я сейчас собираюсь, попрощаюсь чуть позже, когда уже уйдет.
It's clear that this malevolent spirit is taking no prisoners. If I were Dennis, I'd get out of there too. Number 10, St. Joseph's Hospital. In this scary video, Exploring with Josh and the team enter the St. Joseph's Hospital and Orphanage, which has been closed down since the 1980s. Upon entering, the team hears footsteps that shake the whole house.
You guys said there's a noise. I hear footsteps. Someone's upstairs. I heard that. He shook the building.
As they're talking about the hospital, something is thrown across a room below.
So, there's a lot of history. I've never seen a ghost here, but I mean, I get this overwhelming, freaky feeling. But I'm hoping tonight will change, and I'll finally see the ghost I want to see.
That's wrong. I wasn't even filming. It was that thing right there.
They then hear a series of mysterious noises, including more footsteps.
Any of us, like no camera. My camera's, like I'm recording. But
Someone screaming, bro.
I got that on camera.
I don't think we'll be here.
No, shh.
The spirits here communicate with the crew through a paranormal device.
Holy.
Can you answer questions with that bear? Yes? Yeah? Can you light it up for yes? Can you... Okay.
The team then comes upon this creepy room, which has withstood some real anger.
Oh my. Dude, holy.
Yeah, bro, when I originally came here 3 years ago, this was completely intact. It was upright, it was an amazing piece of victory.
They hear a mysterious mumbling.
Give this a go, yeah? Sound like a voice in the distance.
Sounds like a pigeon, no, bro.
Was it a pigeon?
Sounds like a pigeon.
Sounds like a freaking.
Then they catch an EVP.
They don't believe me.
Just point to the cameras again, bro.
They don't believe me.
No way.
And another, followed by a strange noise.
Now. Hear me now? No, I...
But it's the third EVP that sends chills down your spine.
Sounds like devil.
As they're contemplating these EVPs, they hear something that's not recorded.
This just sound like a woman screaming and crying.
I heard that.
I hear the
Is this one of the hospital's former patients, back from the grave? From what we've witnessed here, I personally believe this place is full of them. Number 9. Dr. Willella Howe Waffle House. Mackie and Amanda are about to enter the most haunted place in Orange County. While exploring the house, they hear strange noises.
taser Dr. Love.
One of their paranormal devices goes off, and at the same time, they hear something in the distance.
So if anyone's come...
Did you hear that? Yes.
While they're searching in the bathroom, this happens.
Did someone just make a noise in here?
What is that? What is that? No, I can hear it behind me though. It almost sounds like... I don't even know.
A whisper is heard.
Alright, well, I was gonna say, if any spirits are up here with...
What was that in there?
It sounded like a whisper, did it not?
Yeah, it sounded like something.
And then footsteps.
There's like so many noises and stuff happening and you're just going...
Something just touched Boo Bear. What is happening?
The bear continues to be paranormally activated.
Yeah, maybe we should move the music box down to closer to her room so that it can catch up.
It picked up an EVP.
And then they notice something.
What the? There's like an ambulance.
Like a doctor?
Yes. Yes.
Is this one of the doctor's unfortunate patients? I think it might be. And I think they passed away with unfinished business. Number 8, Haunted Hotel. The Paranormal Voyages team is staying overnight at America's scariest motel. Will they get any sleep? Let's find out. Outside, they come across children's graves.
Is that you out there making noise?
When they ask the spirits if they're there, the response is chilling.
Mm-hmm.
That
was a kid.
That was a kid.
And the follow-up is even creepier.
There's a witch.
Huh?
It said there's a witch.
My light battery is dying quick.
Yours?
Fully charged. Okay.
But just when you think it can't get worse,
Can the kid come forward and talk to us? Tell us your name. Don't be shy.
Where's the kid? You said that was a kid that I heard.
a little later, Celia feels something.
Touch me?
What?
What are you touching my hair for?
Touch your hair?
Yes.
No?
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Yes, you touched the top of my head.
How much you gonna bet on? How much you gonna bet
You
on?
touched my head.
Back in their room, the haunting follows.
To see if you catch it sometimes.
Sounds like they're pacing, kinda. It sounds like it hasn't happened to us before. We've even slept in the room on the second floor, and we've heard walking on the roof.
When they finally get some sleep, a series of strange events happen. The water turning on and the bed sheet lifting has me convinced that this place is truly haunted. What do you think? Would you stay here? Number 7, Demon Demands. There is a demon in this abandoned house, and Dimitri from A Sip of Fear is about to face him. Inside the kitchen, he finds a strange trapdoor in the floor. But before checking out what's down there, the demon tells him he's here.
Я здесь.
Кто ты?
He starts to grow paranoid. And later, a stationary camera captures some activity. The demon seems to be a one-hit wonder. And he tells Dmitri that he's too late. Then the lights go off.
Ответь. Ребят, короче, там походу все отключилось. ПГФ так больше не ответил.
Apparently, he's told Dmitri to leave, and this time Dmitri listens. I find the slamming doors were the most intense part of this visit. The demon wouldn't have to tell me twice. I would have left after the first warning. Number 6, La Llorona. If you've ever wondered what La Llorona sounds like, elcacoid.tv has the answer for you. Luckily, she's not there in the shower.
Juro que escuché aquí. Juro que. No mames, chinga tu madre. Mames.
And she sounds a lot nearer in the end, so she must be leaving. At least I hope that's the case for the person behind the camera. Number 5, Lurking Creature. A family's CCTV camera captured this mysterious creature outside their home. It looks to me like a little goblin. Its creeping, hunched over movement is unnerving. It doesn't do anything remarkable, but skulks out of sight. Is it a rake? A house elf? I agree with Orlando. It definitely looks like this. Number 4, The Shadow Man. Published by Diane Frazier. This paranormal team spent some time with the Shadow Man. In their communication with him, he revealed he lost his wife and blamed himself for her passing, saying he felt like he had a hole in his heart.
How are you feeling about us coming here to talk to you? Does that make you happy?
Black.
The team captured 2 photographs which they have interpreted. This one is the Shadow Man, revealing the hole in his heart from losing his wife. The second, they believe, shows the couple reunited and entering into the beyond together. Are these interpretations correct? Did the Shadow Man and his beloved wife reunite? This is the story I want to believe, and to me, the photographs do look quite convincing. What do you think? Number 3, Scary Skies. Submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Polaris9114, this Redditor wrote, "My dad and I saw this happening not far from our house. We saw frequent lightning strikes in the clouds, yet there is no sound from the lightning whatsoever, and I have never seen anything like this in my life." Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about.
Do you guys happen to know what this could be? 'Cause we sure as heck don't. Is Darth Sidious mad or something? We need answers, and preferably before our house gets struck with lightning.
In the comments, Shabby Kitten Rebel wrote, "Could be heat lightning," while Muram Wins wrote, How'd it happen last night here? The sky all around looked like that for a couple hours, and suddenly a huge hailstorm hit that was super loud through the house, and the street was a little flooded, so it appears that regardless of the lack of storm noise, commenters seem to be in agreement that it's still storm related. Do you think that's the case? Let me know in the comments. Number 2, hidden tunnel. A speaker, a hidden tunnel, and a safe. This one has it all. Matthias and his crew have been drawn to this mysterious room, and they're about to find out why. They smell a horrible odor upon entering.
Wow, can you see in there, Sam?
Yeah.
Oh,
It exploded.
what is that? That's not paranormal, I'll tell you that much.
Apparently, the strange noises that they were hearing from the wall had a source.
We were hearing voices. Is that a sensor? Is it like a speaker?
We were hearing that ghostly stuff coming from the wall. It was just a speaker this entire time.
They extract the speaker, and behind it they find the mystery goes deeper.
Oh, these wires melted off.
Oh, really?
Look at that.
Does it say what it is on the back? What does it say?
Communication speaker.
It's just so crazy how much that looked like a hand when it was like pushing out.
This seems to have been someone's secret hiding place.
What?
What?
That's a safe.
Shut up! Are you serious?
Yeah. Definitely, absolutely serious here.
No way. How big?
The inside of the tunnel is disgusting, and something unknown is growing there.
What is growing in here?
And finally, they break into the safe.
Do you want to try 155, Matt?
I'm gonna try something else.
But like, who would this have belonged to? Like
Dev or what?
Did you do the 080603?
I opened it.
What?
It opened?
But what's inside?
I gotta get that stuff. I can reach it.
Nice.
Wow.
What?
That thing's crazy. What is that?
Can we get
The mystery isn't solved. In fact, it's only just the beginning.
this option right now? Scott will put the bowl of peppermints on my desk in the morning.
Scott, like Scott Cleric?
I suppose so. That's
The bowl of peppermints?
The
What
bowl
does
of
that
peppermints.
mean?
Wesley Nathaniel, another signature by Wes. Initiator notes.
Something dark and disturbing seems to have gone on here. I don't know about you, but I'm curious. I guess we'll have to wait for the next episode to see how this all unravels. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Let There Be Light. YouTuber Anonymous Web brings us this scary video in what appears to be an abandoned home. A hooded djinn creeps past in the hallway, and he's about to light it up. Did this djinn create the fire? Or was he created by it? I think we just witnessed the birth of a djinn. There's always something terrifying going on in the world, and these videos are no exception. But in this case, these videos are gaining more and more attention online. These are the 15 scary videos currently terrifying viewers.